And we've suggested landing elsewhere on the body of yours. We suggested landing on the hips. Okay. But the hips have the consistency of quicksand in Dubai.
So I've been investigating your life, and it seems that when you put your shirts on, your nose is so sharp that it's ripping through the fabric. And that's why your shirts are falling apart. You've been blaming quality, but it's sharp noseitis.
What's good, everybody? It's your fellow Retro, and today we're getting into a bad news episode. This is gonna be a side video with the Cards of Humanity, or I think it was Cards Against Humanity quarantine games video that we did today. Full video. We were supposed to do Squadcast Sunday, but it was Easter. Hopefully everybody had a nice Easter, nice dinner, nice lunch, nice breakfast, whenever you ate. Spent time with loved ones, spent time with family, spent time with your kids. Whoever you spent time with, or whoever you wanted to spend time with, I hope you were able to do that for Easter. But today we're getting into KevOnStage versus Trevor Wallace. Bad news. Bad news was top 3, but then Great Taste kind of overtook it a little bit. Before a while, it was my second favorite show on All Def, just because it's such a good show in my opinion. It's so creative and inventive. You get on the phone and you deliver bad news and you try to make somebody laugh, rather you're roasting them or you're speaking on them doing something. It's just a good show. If you don't know what bad news is, you'll see. You call somebody up, you try to make them laugh, you try not to laugh, then they'll call you up and they'll do the same thing. And I think these are funny. Trevor versus Kev. This should be interesting. I don't really know. It could be really good or it could be mid, but that's the whole reason why we do these videos, is because we need to be surprised. We need to not know what's gonna happen. So that makes for a better reaction, better video, better laugh. Let's go. Hit that like button, subscribe. If y'all haven't seen this video, come on, watch it with me. If you have seen this video, still watch it with me. It's gonna be different watching it with your family rather than watching it by yourself. Y'all already know what to do. Like, let me know down below what you want to see next.
Ring, ring, ring. Kevin on the stage, is this you?
Yes.
This is Chuck Huckleberry, Jr.
Hey, Chuck.
Senior, the third.
I knew your father.
You knew my father. I don't care how you knew my father. Look, I'm calling from Ground Control Center, okay?
Okay.
We've been trying to reach out to you for this past year because we haven't been able to land a damn plane for an entire year. Because this size of your cranium is throwing off the airwaves and our pilots can't land, goddammit.
Do you have bad news for me?
I do have bad news for you. It's the fact that we can't land our planes because the size of your cranium is throwing off the airwaves and we can't tell our pilots the GPS. Do you remember the Asian doctor who got yanked off the United flight?
Yes.
He's still on that flight, Kevin on the stage.
Oh, no.
He has not seen his family since. He's still with the pilot that dragged him off. They're friends now. They're just hanging out. And we just want you to know that your head, it radiates. The airwaves, they bounce off and they go forever. There's no edges on your airwaves, sir, or your head. But anyways, we haven't been able to land a single plane. And we've suggested landing elsewhere on the body of yours. We suggested landing on the hips. Okay. But the hips have the consistency of quicksand in Dubai. Do you understand that, sir? Quicksand.
Yes.
We cannot have our planes landing in quicksand. That's a lot.
We suggested landing our plane on different parts of your body. You know, your cranium, your forehead, it's messing up the GPS, it's messing up the airways. We thought about landing on the hips, you know. We saw your hips and we were thinking about landing on them, but it has the consistency of quicksand. That's crazy.
There's no edges on your airwaves, sir, or your head. But anyways, we haven't been able to land a single plane. And we've suggested landing elsewhere on the body of yours. We suggested landing on the hips.
Okay.
But the hips have the consistency of quicksand in Dubai. Do you understand that, sir? Quicksand.
Yes.
We cannot have our planes landing in quicksand. That's a lot of wasted money and a lot of roasted peanuts.
Okay.
So what we need you to do is slowly reverse your Pontiac Aztec head out of here. And we just need you.
Did that change anything?
You know, it's looking a little bit better. It's looking a little better. We appreciate the cooperation. We're going to give you some free frequent flyer miles.
Thank you.
I appreciate the time. I'm glad you knew my father.
You're welcome.
Chuck Huckleberry Jr. 3rd, jet out.
Bye.
Senior.
Ring, ring, dong. Ding, 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 ding.
Hello?
Hello, is this Trevor Wallace?
It sure is.
This is private investigator Rakab Yanot.
Ooh.
And I've got some bad news.
Oh.
Hey, listen to what Trevor said once Kev says, hey, this is such and such, I got some bad news. If you hear that name on the phone trying to deliver you some bad news, you better pay attention. That sound like who? If somebody calls you and that's their name, that sound like some you need to be working.
Ring, ring, dong, ding, 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 ding.
Hello?
Hello, is this Trevor Wallace?
It sure is.
This is private investigator Rakab Yanot.
Ooh.
And I've got some
Trevor said, "Oh,
news.
Oh. Well, what is it?
I've been hired by the Abercrombie company. Apparently, you've been requesting a lot of refunds for your shirts, saying they're made of poor quality, they keep tearing and stuff. So it's been so many, 200 or 300 shirts, and they were confused with why so many refunds. So I've been investigating your life, and it seems that when you put your shirts on, your nose is so sharp that it's ripping through the fabric, and that's why your shirts are falling apart. You've been blaming quality, but it's sharp noseitis. It's very common in people of your ilk, and it's just...
That is wild. That is wild. That is wild. What?
And I've got some bad news.
Hold on, we gotta go back to hear that name again.
Hello, is this Trevor Wallace?
It sure is.
This is private investigator Rakab Yanot.
Ooh.
And I've got some bad news.
Oh. Well, what is it?
I've been hired by the Abercrombie company. Apparently, you've been requesting a lot of refunds for your shirts, saying they're made of poor quality, they keep tearing and stuff. So it's been so many, 200 or 300 shirts, and they were confused with why so many refunds.
200, 300.
So I've been investigating your life, and it seems that when you put your shirts on, your nose is so sharp that it's ripping through the fabric, and that's why your shirts are falling apart. You've been blaming quality, but it's sharp noseitis. It's very common in people of your ilk, and it's just cutting through your jackets, your shirts, your cloths, your undergarments. That's why you don't wear undershirts, because they're just torn off on the inside. Also, Target hired me as well. They want you to continue your amount of hair gel you buy because profits are off the Richter scale. I mean, you've just been selling out bottles and bottles. Companies are just so used to it now, they can't continue without it. Also,
That's a lot of hair gel.
your doctor called. He wanted me to call you and tell you your nose is
He said, oh shit, the doctor too.
broken in the middle, but for whatever reason you won't come get it snapped in. It looks like the middle of your nose is flexing its biceps. And Owen Wilson said he hasn't been booked in a while because you've been on YouTube so much. People are getting confused as to who's who. A couple more calls came in for you. Macklemore appreciates how many. He says he knows he shouldn't have won the Grammy.
At this point, I would have hung up.
The amount of sales of Thrift Shop that have been downloaded by your phone. For whatever reason, you keep downloading it over and over again. He asked me for the 99 cents. He's happy about that. The black people want you to take off that jacket because they think it's Tuskegee Airmen material on the collar. And we're frustrated because obviously you've never been to Alabama. So we just want you to take the jacket off. Okay, because you don't care about black culture like that.
Okay, all right.
No, you're gonna hear all this. Last thing, your dad, what was your father's name that you were told? Mr.
Ron.
Wallace?
Yeah.
What was his first name?
Ron.
Okay. Your grandfather is Roger Klotz from Doug. You guys got a lot of bullying in your history, so I want you to just understand this is where you came from. And also you have tiny hands for an adult male. All right, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot and goodbye.
He got
We're still
killed.
going.
I was about to say, that private investigator broke everything down. He was investigating his whole damn life. Shout out to Trevor. Shout out to Trevor. Shout out to Trevor. Shout out to Kev. Quick video. Quick, nice laugh. Hopefully everybody got a good laugh. And make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all let me know down below what you want to see next. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, that's it. See y'all in the next video.